Feeling bloated? We've all felt it. That tight, uncomfortable feeling you get in your belly. Let's talk about the 5 primary causes of water retention bloating and stomach bloating and how to effectively fix them. There are 2 main kinds of bloating that make you feel uncomfortable: stomach bloating and bloating caused by water retention. Both of them can be triggered by different causes that you need to know and be aware of. So firstly, let's talk about water retention bloating. Water normally makes up 50 to 60% of an adult's total body weight. Any extra water being held in the body is known as water weight. When water builds up in the body, it can cause bloating and puffiness, especially in the abdomen, legs, and arms. Water levels can make a person's weight fluctuate by 2 to 4 pounds in a single day. It kind of makes you feel like you're gaining fat when it's actually water retention. What you need to know is that bloating feels very hard and tight, while fat is obviously much more spongy. Let's see what the 3 main causes of water retention bloating are and how to fix it. Cause number 1. You have too much insulin floating around. And that means you're probably consuming too many carbs. If your insulin levels are chronically high, the kidneys are telling the body to retain water, which causes bloating. When you drop insulin levels, you start losing water weight. A good way to reduce your carb intake is to go on a keto diet. It's an effective way to drop your water weight really fast. Also, try to reduce carb intake, including bread, pasta, and rice. Replacing your daily sources of carbs with high-protein foods such as lean meats, eggs, and soy products can reduce the buildup of water weight. Cause number 2. You have too much salt. Your body needs salt, but most of us get more than we need. That makes you retain water. The latest dietary guidelines for Americans recommended no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. In comparison, an average American eats over 3,400 milligrams every day, and that's because 75% of the sodium people consume is hidden in processed foods. These include cheese, cold meats, bread, frozen meals, soup mixes, and savory snacks. What can you do to reduce salt intake? Try to replace sodium-rich foods with low-sodium equivalents. Natural foods, such as vegetables, nuts, and seeds, are very low in sodium. Some foods can even reduce sodium levels, including bananas, avocados, and leafy vegetables. Cause number 3. You aren't moving enough throughout the day. We don't mean doing a hardcore workout. We're talking about getting your body moving, which acts as an artificial pump to move fluid throughout the body. The American Heart Association recommends doing 2.5 hours of exercise per week. However, replacing lost fluids is vital after any physical activity to avoid dehydration. Now, let's head to stomach bloating. This is something people deal with all the time. The number 1 cause for stomach bloating is quite simple. It's the lack of stomach acid. The lack of stomach acid slows down digestion, triggers the bloating response after we eat, and can last for hours. One of the main causes of stomach acid reduction is age. As we get older, we are not able to digest as much food. So, what can you do? There are a few ways to fix it. You can add more water to your diet. You can try using apple cider vinegar, which helps improve digestion. You can increase zinc and vitamin B intake. When you're deficient in zinc and vitamin B, you may have less stomach acid. Try to eat more fish, shellfish, or pumpkin seeds that are high in zinc. The number 2 cause of stomach bloating can be hormonal flux. Bloating is also a common complaint during perimenopause. During perimenopause, estrogen levels are high and progesterone levels are low. When estrogen spikes and progesterone drops, you'll notice bloating from fluids. But what about younger women who aren't perimenopausal but still experience bloating due to hormones? 3 in 4 women say they experience abdominal bloating before and during their menstrual periods. Well, the reason behind this is higher than normal progesterone levels. You see, the normal levels of progesterone can calm the gut, but when its levels are too high, it calms the gut too much. Digestive processes slow down and bloating occurs. So, what can you do to control your hormonal flux? The first tip is to drink more water, which helps flush things out. The second tip is to reduce your adipose tissue, simply known as body fat. Adipose tissue is a reservoir for estrogen. The more fat we have, the more estrogen we hold on to, which means the more water retention we have. The third tip is to reduce insulin resistance. Reducing your carb intake can help lower your insulin levels. Giving your body a break from insulin by going low carb, such as the keto diet, might be the thing that you need to kickstart to stop the bloating. Want to know how to reduce your insulin levels? Watch another video about insulin-friendly foods. And check out another video where we'll give you the ultimate zero-carb food list.